Welcome to another journey, to another time with Final Fantasy rules. Let's listen to Chloe. It looks like she's about to say something real quick.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but I like your interior decorating. It really reflects your personality. I mean, I like it.
Well, thank you very much, Chloe. I appreciate that. I don't know how you're seeing my room, but that's the part of being a simulated android in a game. But this is my second playthrough. This is different decision. I'm taking a different route this time. If you like to see what route I took, it was more of a good or perfect or best ending, if you want to call it that way. Most of the major characters lived on, and it was the most joyous, the most wonderful playthrough I've ever been in. So I'm really glad and appreciative to take up that opportunity to play it the first round. So in this second playthrough, let's get started. Let's take on this new journey, shall we? I actually played outside of my first playthrough series a second time just to experiment with choices and a different route. So this was in preparation before this live playthrough. For this one, the route I'm going to take is, I call it the route of Machine Connor, Revolutionary Marcus, and I wouldn't say overly protective, but highly protective and caring Kara. The reason why I define it that route is because whatsoever decisions I'm about to make now, hashtag coin man. But what route I take right now is going to make the coin man here more machine than human. So I will not let him become a deviant this time. I did that in my first playthrough. But every other decision I made, through my second experimentation outside of this live playthrough, was to ensure that I have the story set, have an idea of how to pursue this route. Now, I want to say that in light of many YouTube videos that show, they talk about evil Connor, evil this person, that person, I just want to say the choices you have are one-word statements, and it's supposed to give sort of an emotional or intellectual response to the situation. So all I got to say is it's highly subjective which choice you make. So I cannot argue or state that Connor is evil for being a machine. I saved him last time, so I'm just going to leave him. How evil is that? I love the innovative design of this game, how realistic it looks. I'm looking to design my own games, so this is one of the inspirations right now.
Wait, you're sending an android?
All right, ma'am.
Surprise?
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
You have to ask CyberLife. It's because CyberLife was prepared, learning about the deviant behavior in their systems. This guy's in a particularly bad mood. He definitely has an itchy trigger finger, I'm sure. I like the little generative screen in the back.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Connor the Coin Man.
It already shot down 2 of my men.
Mm-hmm.
We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before this?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach. Do you know its name?
Listen. Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Aye, aye, sir. But, let's get right to it. So let's understand what happened. So as I already played this, I'm going to speed right through this, but I just want to make some quick comments. And anyone who joins the live playthrough, welcome aboard. Anyone who sees this after the live playthrough, drop a like, leave a comment, or subscribe. Tell me what you thought about the playthrough, what you thought about what you would have done to make Connor more machine, or how you would have, like, what options you would have chose. Because at the end of the day, every option is its own route. But I have to carefully consider what choice of response I make that's going to influence the relationships I'm in. And so I didn't bother to comment the video and say in my title, Evil Connor. It's important to give an immersive quality to your game, to, you know, bringing, you know, giving life to the characters. It's very important. It makes the story more intriguing, more fun, explorative. It also helps to it enhances the playthrough. So when you're playing it, you're in an interactive story. Even if it, look, mindless, or games that they don't have many stories, but they have like a little fun playthrough, even if it's something monotonous, but still it's fun to play. It's still good. Because they knew how to, they understood what fun is. They knew how to tap into our experiences as well. So that's why you can feel for the story. Sometimes you may not want to make decisions that you think is wrong. There are decisions I made in the first playthrough that I'm glad to have accomplished. And then there were decisions where I wish I would have, or where I thought maybe it would be best if I said this.
Your order for an AP700 Android has been registered. CyberLife thanks you for your purchase.
So you already see the common theme here from my first playthrough. I get to comment on this now. Ooh, and he just got shot. You know, I'm able to talk and do this quickly too, because I learned that if you don't maneuver, and analyze everything quickly at a good length of time, the sergeant or whoever will yell at you and tell you, like, he'd be like, "What the heck are you doing? Go out there and deal with this guy." So you know that this person. So I'm gonna make Connor. So how I'm gonna decide what Connor's gonna do in this story, I'm gonna make him more machine. But the route I'm going to take to do that, I already looked at that anyway, but the route I'm gonna take to do that, I looked at that script, is what I'll have him do next. So let me get the
What are we waiting for? We should take down...
So I'm just analyzing every piece of evidence first, and I'm going to decide on what to do with that gun. The way I'm going to do it, though, is... So, Machine Connor here. Now it's, this could be a strategy also for those who want to think about, let's see, figure out how to, make your choices. You have to make choices to keep the software instability going down. Although if you do make choices that bring the software instability up, that's up to you. But as long as you make the choice to keep him a machine when he confronts Marcus, that will be something you'll need to do later on to keep him a machine. But one thing I will state is that what I'm gonna do for him is I'm gonna make him more, because as a machine in the context, he is servicing humans to find deviance. But he's gonna show little emotion. But even so, it's really left to my decision. So I'm not gonna say this is the route that you should take, or every decision that I make is a decision that you should make. That's entirely up to the player. But as long as you make decisions that you feel or that you think could be, see, that's the innovative part about this. You can decide how you want these characters to react. In this occasion, I decide I'm gonna make him more Terminator-like. You know what I mean? John Wick, Terminator combined, or like he really is bent on following the mission. He'll do anything. Now, in this occasion, yes, androids aren't supposed to be, especially this kind of android, shouldn't be carrying a gun. But I'm gonna do something special. And I know what decision I'm gonna make to do this, so.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you!
Now, even though he is almost turning a machine-like, he's also still somewhat a service type android. So, what I decide to do next will be what I might feel or think
Hi, Daniel.
he's going to do.
My name is Connor.
How do you know my name?
Or what I would
know
want
a
him
lot
to
of
do.
things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
Like,
I know you're angry, Daniel. But you need to trust me and let me help you.
I don't want your help! Nobody can help me! All I want is for all this to stop! I just want all this to stop!
He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
I'm going to apply a tourniquet.
Don't touch him! Touch him and I kill you!
now in this decision, I'm gonna have him
You can't kill me. I'm not
pull up
alive.
his instability. Just because I really wanted to just save that guy. But,
Are you armed? No. I don't have a gun.
You're lying! I know you have a gun!
I'm telling you the truth, Daniel. I came here unarmed. They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I
Just
thought
getting
she
his
loved
trust a
me,
little bit.
but I was
Now, this is
wrong.
the deceptive route I'm
She's
taking.
just like all the other humans.
You could take the route of blaming and bringing his
Listen, I know it's not your
temper
fault.
to an all-time high, if you
These
like.
emotions you're
That's the
feeling are
route you could
just
take.
errors in your software.
You can make it where he
No.
just doesn't care.
It's not my fault.
But
I never wanted this.
you have to be careful. You
I
could
love
run the
them.
risk of losing the girl,
You know?
but that depends on what you want to
But I
do.
was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around.
So, there's about like 4 or 5 different endings to this scene
I
here.
can't
So,
stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
what I'm doing is I'm having him play along, but his aim is to stop deviants. So, this is the reason why I'm gonna have him have the gun.
I'm your last chance, Daniel. If you let it slip, they'll kill you. Let the hostage go. You have no other choice.
I want everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Now, I'm going to do the execute option. I would do the intimidate, but I want to be careful because I don't want him to get so angry that he shoots me. So this is where I go. This is what I said. I want it to be more like Terminator or John Wick style. Bam! Now anyone can look at this and say pretty cold-blooded. Now, it did let his software instability go up. What do you think about that, being his software instability going up? I would not be so certain if that were to go up. I thought that would also go down. On the one hand, I could have just had him, just talk him down and then release and let them shoot him. But I chose a route where he's gonna be more, vicious as a machine. So he's gonna eliminate his targets. Like, he's not gonna just settle him down. Of course, though, when I get to the interrogation, there are some deviants where he's not gonna he has to make sure to get information to stop the deviants. So, in this occasion, instead of talking him down to free the hostages, calmly and cooperatively, I just had him shoot him. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the last route I took, and this is the route I took. So this was the one I took first playthrough, and this is the second one. Now, I could take any other route. I don't have to do that to make him more machine. Like I said, it's up to you to decide how you want him to be more machine-like. But you would think
household assistant.
He's a service-type android for the police force to hunt and stop deviants. So he's going to partner up with police forces to do that. And his partner happens to be Hank, a human being. Now,
how much did you say it costs? At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range. At $7,999
because I said Terminator,
with a
John
48
Wick
months
like,
interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor.
I'm gonna make him more focused on his mission. That
an excellent choice.
He
if you'll just follow me, we'll process the order.
Still care a little bit for humans, but not so much that it's a distraction. That's why when he runs with to Hank, I'm gonna make him more
There it is.
determined
It's a bit
around
difficult
Hank that
getting
he's
a
not gonna
passport
let
working.
Hank's own
It
personal
was
issues get in the way.
really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
So I'm gonna make him more cold
Stupid accident.
or indifferent or vicious
Anyway,
with Hank.
it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
Hello, Kara. I like how this is like a movie that I'm watching. One of the games that I'm willing to try out is Senua's Sacrifice. I've already played God of War 4, which I'm considering of down the road doing a playthrough of that live. Even though that's already been played by many people multiple times, I really don't mind sharing the opportunity of a lot of the design decisions that are made in the game and the themes that I see and how things are tied together. I mean, using the whole face recognition and all those things they use to bring actual people in the acting phase of this game is just terrific. It's remarkable the effort it took to make this game possible. And this is the Detroit. So besides Machine Connor, more Machine and more Terminator-like, I'm going to have Kara, of course, be very protective. And I'm going to have her do things that I didn't have her do in the first playthrough. So I'm going to showcase here. And for Marcus, my first playthrough was more of a peaceful route. In this one, I'm gonna take on a more revolutionary route, but the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna make him more emotional, more prone to anger. Like, he's just fed up. So the way I set that up will be decisions I'll run into. And since this is my second playthrough, I'm gonna read for y'all. So this is the best magazine, Android Soldiers, Perfect Killing Machine. I didn't read it while I was doing the whole evidence examination just to save time. But anyway, Android Soldiers, Perfect Killing Machines. Isn't that ironic how the way this story is going to come out? Tech Addict, my kind of magazine. Secrets of Androids. Hey, any techies or anyone that comes by, welcome aboard. I'm sure you must love this game. You know, I love technology. I love how things are advancing. But anyway, Tech Addict, Secrets of Androids. How CyberLife designs its androids to coexist with humans. They talk about virtual reality. MMORPG reaches 1 billion users. Okay. So, The Secret of Androids, how CyberLife designs its androids to coexist with humans. Designing androids that are easily accepted by humans was a huge challenge CyberLife had to overcome. Jason Graff, director of the humanization department at CyberLife, unveiled some of his design secrets in a recent interview. The first androids were perfect. They had perfect faces, perfect expression. We soon realized that there was something disturbing about them that made people feel uncomfortable. CyberLife worked on ways to humanize its machines so that they could enter our homes and become new members of our family. They created androids of both genders and all ethnicities, analyzing thousands of voices to find the most pleasing tones. Realistic blinking was perfected, though totally unnecessary, along with breathing, facial hair, and many other humanizing traits. This perfect simulation of humanity, down to details that androids simply don't need, is the secret of CyberLife's design success. World temperature increased by 3 degrees since 2000. Green Earth. Climate change up. How the environment is changing America's society. Miami to excuse me, to heighten seawall by further 10 meters. Go back. Heighten seawall. Whoa. Changing. A recent U.S. census has found that as sea levels continue to rise and climate change leads to more and more extreme weather, America's once prosperous coastal cities are being deserted by the rich. Waterside real estate is once top attractions like Miami and Los Angeles are experiencing fright flight, with wealthy residents opting for properties further inland or at higher altitudes. This is driving up prices in once rural areas and plummeting house values in previously desirable neighborhoods. Whilst this might sound like an opportunity for poorer Americans to enjoy a new lifestyle, the reality is less attractive. Coastal properties are not just exposed to regular flooding, hurricanes, and other climatic weather. They're also suffering from urban flight, with all the services and amenities following richer customers into new areas. Urban development specialist Arnold Waters calls this the donut effect, whereby the previous centers of coastal cities gets hollowed out. This census is just the latest example of how climate change is affecting American societies in ways previously not imagined, altering not only the face of our environment, but even the social fabric of our nation. Alright. I'll try to speed up these reads. I won't read all magazines because I understand that most of people, you come onto these gameplay videos, you want to see the gameplay play out. You want to see the action and everything. You may not mind the reading, though. But, I mean, just to see the gameplay is just amazing.
Hey, water.
You have run 12 miles and are 5 miles away from your goal.
About 17 miles, huh? We're about to go. Now watch, I'm going to do something a little funny here. So I'm just going to stare at this guy.
Hey, move it. You're scaring away my customers.
Just waiting for it.
Are you deaf, you plastic fuck? I said move it!
Just wanted to do that just to be funny. I already made a comment about that guy, and I like the music that this person was playing, but the one person who called Marcus, he's saying that you're the one the evil one has sent. You're the I know he's talking about Satan. My thoughts is that I know that that was being applied to those that are on the streets preaching about the end times, preaching about, soul things. In the occasion of a machine that was made by human hands,
Identification verified.
and then you have people who work that they're angry, they don't like these androids taking up their jobs.
847. $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
They don't know what they're doing.
Transaction complete.
They don't understand the real issue here. First of all, to the one person that was preaching and called my buddy and one of my favorite characters, Marcus here, calling him a demon, my answer to that is yeah, he's gone. Okay. But my answer to him, in my first playthrough I saw it, but my answer to that guy there that's saying that is
drugs, I swear.
That new shirt really suits you.
you're warning and you may want to tell people about,
Don't get caught.
you know, what is believed to be happening. At the same time, though, how you preach, how you speak matters. You calling an android this and that, it's embarrassing. And even these people who knock him down, it's wrong. And you don't understand. These were you don't know what the purpose for making these androids were, other than that they were made as service to human beings. So CyberLife is the one who made them. So you're taking your anger out on a machines made to be human-like, made by human hands.
Not to replace us.
And he said not to serve us, not replace us. That's the fault of not the androids.
35% unemployment.
Now I'm going to do this because the route I want to take Mark is, as I said, he's angered. I'm gonna
Millions out of work.
do this.
Are we going to do something? Yeah. Where the fuck you going, Tin Can?
So I'm gonna make him more vengeful.
No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah, waste it.
Do it.
You know how stupid some people are. Their decisions were stupid.
Leave it alone.
Let us teach
But-
this bastard a lesson.
How easy you let anger take over you.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to find you.
He didn't have to do this to let an officer come over here and say that to
Your
him.
job next. Let's see how you like it.
Okay.
Okay, move along.
Let's go. Run along.
See, you even have to do that. You know, how easy people get angry when they don't understand something as well. And then you let that anger take a hold of you. And now look what happened. You know, now I chose to have him to make this story interesting because but my thoughts on the story when I did the is that I can understand the need for androids to become free because of how they're treated. And you have those androids that were made for a specific service. But then you have those that are so treated badly by their owners. In such a way, that a regular person who's not even a machine would not take. Though there can be those people out there who, they may not know what to do, and they live in an abusive home. Some don't, they don't know how to handle it. They don't know what to do. And so they remain and stay there until someone finally helps them out, helps them get out of there. And they finally make up their mind to get out of there. It addresses a lot of those issues. Like, as an android, what would you do? Since the android is a machine.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of...
God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now?
Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs.
So first thing we do is clean up.
Yeah.
Replacement component for number 573BV ordered.
Yeah, I can get that. Yeah. I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place. TV on. Kara!
Yes, Todd?
Bring me a cold beer!
Right away.
Turn that on. I gotta say, that's tight. That you can do that.
Alice! You better stop that right now!
Why is she always pushing me? Always pushing.
The term I like to use when I play and I know how to maneuver so fast, or how to, is I say quickness. They got some quickness here. Collecting all the trash, cleaning up around, so forth. It's amazing how she's able to put all those pizza boxes in those small-looking bags there. I already checked that, those sheets over there. Yeah, he's having trouble financially, paying all his credit card debts, everything else he has to take care of. And it says 2 weeks, and it's a mess. That's how lazy he is. You know... But you learn what his deal is and what his problem is. Yeah, I'm not finished with the first floor yet. One common theme I have to address as I go out to the backyard and do some more cleaning back there is how much half or most of characters that you run into is hooked on red ice. So you just have an issue of drugs and paraphernalia involved in some of the cases that I've seen with the deviants. But I'm not going to call it, I say androids that have learned to discover that they can think for themselves and they can desire what they want. Aww.
You look bored. Would you like to play a game? Aren't you going to school today?
Yeah. By saying if you like to play a game, that builds up the relationship. Mr. Captain Obvious speaking over here. They say, yes, of course, we know that already. A lot of respect for those who already played this game. I even checked the percentage of people who discovered this scene right here. But yep. I noticed therium, which is their blue blood, is in that substance. It just makes you. I'm just wondering.
My stuff makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You just stay the fuck out of my business, unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd.
Well, I'm sure that's the reaction you gave to your wife, which is why she left that's why she left. Anyone who comes upon the second playthrough, I made sure I didn't say too much about what's happening in this, other than, yes, the wife, you can tell the mother's not there. It's just the father and the daughter. Alright, let me do a little light reading here. What is this? Ah. So about androids being in the... Okay, so let me see. So this one's about androids being in the sports mag. Oh, okay, that's all. Androids, the magic of sport is seeing the limits of human potential. A machine breaking these kinds of records isn't exciting or even surprising. I just wanted to see a little glimpse of this, and while another side is saying, oh, these machines are shaking things up and pushing players to do even better. The game can only survive by evolving. Human batsman. Let me read this one. Connecting the dots to transport innovation that's shaking up California. The new Sub-Tube completed its first journey today from Manhattan to downtown LA in under 2 hours. Less than half the 5-hour flight time. The top speed of 1,800 miles per hour was made possible because the tube travels through a pressure chamber, providing a near-frictionless environment for its magnetized motors. For commuters, this raises the tantalizing prospect of finishing a long shift in the Big Apple and putting your feet up on the Gold Coast. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. Go back. Thank you. No. Down. Down. There we go. Yeah. I am so sorry, folks. Come on, man. Go down. Thank you. Down again. Yes. That's called connecting the dots. Make sure I be careful. Any moving on this pad, but anyway, California's property markets are reacting. Suburban prices have skyrocketed 64%. LA realtor Charlene Lowe says she knows where the new buyers are coming from. They're East Coast types with New Yorkers. They see a chance to keep that NYC salary whilst enjoying an LA lifestyle, and they're scrambling over each other to take advantage. This isn't the only thing shaking up. School places are rapidly filing, and suburban retailers are racking up prices in anticipation of all those New York dollars flooding in. Longtime Californians are expected to be pushed out from the cities, which is why they've been protesting the new line. Reed Administrator put it, first Detroit takes our jobs and New York takes our homes. When it's going to end? Well, now, a lot of updated technologies and everything.
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
That's a pretty toy. What's its name?
Credit card, rejected, past due amounts of invoice, overdrawn. Wow. And hooked on red ice. Some toys on the ground. Completely hooked on red ice. And as you see, she discovers a little something here. Something that even I I found out on YouTube. You know, I watched the playthrough, so I found out on YouTube what it was. So I did indeed engage in the spoiler, but I didn't mind anyway. I just wanted to enjoy the fun. Enjoy what's going on.
And now to sports. First up, basketball. As the Gears prepare for their critical match with Denver tonight at the CyberLife Arena in Detroit, league negotiations are still ongoing over the possibility of allowing one Android player per squad. Debate rages as to whether the change would lead to more exciting matches or be the first step in making human players obsolete. CyberLife has announced its willingness to participate in the experiment by providing one specialized model to every team. Now, androids are already used to train players and provide tactical advice for coaches since 2035, but no android player has been permitted to compete so far.
Nice looking animation. Wow, that's cool.
225,000 jobs were lost from the U.S. economy in October, according to the Department of Labor, bringing the unemployment figure up to 37.3.
President Warren spoke today at the opening of a new CyberLife plant near Milwaukee. At the event, the president again praised CyberLife's role in the exceptional performance of the U.S. economy. She further announced that the Department of Defense will acquire 200,000 Android combat units as part of
what?
military spending.
Whoa. Android military units. So you make household service androids. You have an android made by CyberLife who's hunting down deviants, which he'll end up working with the police force and the departments involved. Then you have now you have ideas of militarized base androids, and then sports androids. Though I would find it exciting to learn of an android that is becomes a sports android and becomes a deviant. Can you imagine that in the locker room? There you go, android quarterback. Look at that. This is football resisted. Yep, they definitely don't want anyone to be about to change following Cyberlight's recent unveiling of technical demo QB1000. Just talking about an android quarterback. Prototype designer showed a vision of the potential of bleeding edge technology. But while Cyberlight's latest innovation has some fans drooling, Royal Kinstone, founder of the anti-android fan group, sees a sinister aspect. Cyberlife knows exactly what they are doing with this demonstration. To distort our sport the same way they have all the others. Despite these reservations, some consider this simply a matter of time. Basketball and baseball already contemplate android players, and the LED sporting QB might be just around the corner. Driverless vehicles make life and death decisions. Driverless vehicles. Car's computer makes life and death decisions. I'm not going to keep this up for too long. Premium, some gamble, somebody up with the criminal. So just to give a good summation of that, it's the use of technology for automated operations in various places. Contains the risk of behavioral disorders. It's an antidepressant. And voila. I'm going to be taking that opportunity later.
Watch it.
Alright, no problem. I'll clean your mess.
I just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice? Alice in Wonderland. Of course. I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again. Your father said you chose my name. Kara. It's nice. How did you choose it? You're very quiet. I hope I don't scare you. You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods.
Oh, they're smiling. Because he trusts me. I saw that little smile. Alice is so cute. don't like how the situation she's put in. It's a lot of there's some individuals I would say that they weren't ready to be parents. They weren't ready to handle being fatherhood. I mean, look, it's like that's what he looked like before. I mean, you look at him now. You see blood on the side of her head there. It just shows you that he's very abusive. To show what he's. And that's what happened to the previous car. It's important to pay attention to when your child's drawing things, because that's when you know something's not right. Let's see, was there any things that I haven't unlocked? Pretty much unlocked everything, and there was one thing I unlocked too, I just didn't do it. But yeah, I unlocked almost just about everything in this story arc here.
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing. I know what you're thinking. Think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me! God, what am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
In cases like this, I gotta ask the question of why or what might be the reason or the purpose for why this thing, why he's acting the way he is. Was he like this before he was married? If he wasn't like this before, what decisions has he been making before, and what situations has he been going through? Because it's amazing how now I like that. A home alarm activation system that recognizes the owner. All registered and fully prepped. I love that. Yeah, I love to have that in a home someday. You know, make sure it's well working and fully operational. You have a cup with a smiley face. That's some professionalism right there. You go good morning, you got a nice cup with a smiley face on it. That's a happy day sign. Don't care if anything happens in the day that might that might try to take away your joy. You just walk in happiness. You choose to be happy. You choose to have a good day and have a good life, really. You have emotions, but you can choose to enjoy yourself, or you can choose to hate yourself and hate everyone else. It's a choice, really. You know, you're the one that you have your feelings, you have your emotions, but you're the one that gets to decide what to do when you feel that way. It's about what's your response. I just love that cup. I want to have one. I'll take a cup with a smiley face on it.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
80% humidity with a strong possibility of
Really?
afternoon
showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
Uh-huh. I know, that's what I was You wake up in the morning? You wake up in the morning.
Forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus?
He remembers and you forget. You never forget anything. That's right.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
All right, man.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
Alright, yep, time to go, Carl. I wonder if anyone jumped when they saw that cat. There was a few occasions I looked at that and said, whoa, cat with showing their sharp teeth right on that disc. Excuse me, right on that, right on that desk or tabletop. So make sure I didn't miss anything.
On the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother. I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Television.
Tensions continue to rise on the Arctic. Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory. Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Sea, and the Russian flag now flies over the island.
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
On the other hand, last night, the American ambassador again informed an emergency meeting of the UN that the United States would not accept this annexation under any...
And I already did I did the reading on that one, so that magazine, so I don't have to read that. And I already played some chess. I'm gonna give him something.
World
mind. Sorry if you heard any. If you hear any quick interruption audio, it's okay. Uh, hmm. Melancholic, hopeful, intimate, enigmatic. Ooh. Play that one well.
Something has changed in the way you play.
Hmm.
Sometimes I think you have more humanity than most humans.
Deep.
One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
And I love the music and perfect timing to what's to what's happening. It just sets the theme for the way the story. I haven't watched Westworld, so
Let's see where we left off.
whoever comes
Remove the
on,
sheet.
or whoever sees this video, let me know how Westworld is for you. What do you think? I'm gonna, I'm gonna see about checking out myself, because that's one where involves, like, especially with machines and consciousness. Oh wait. Oh, whoops. You gotta remove the sheet first, and then clean. Oh yeah, to play the piano well, you gotta hit the what's that middle button usually on the PS4, that black button, the big one you have to use to open the books and everything. I move the pages. You have to keep pushing it down. You can push it down faster or slower, depending on how you want to play the piano. And how long it took to make this huge painting right here.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
Gonna make a different choice here.
I'm not a very good judge. I don't think it's your best work.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
I hadn't really painted Carl's painting before, so I'm curious how that's gonna look. Exact copy.
That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
I could choose despair, it's fitting to how I want the story to flow for Marcus, but any of these options I don't mind. It's it's something I don't have to take too seriously, because it's a game that I could you can all play again and again, so you can have fun with it. You don't have to push oneself too highly. So why so serious, really? But, oh wow.
Oh my God.
You know what? That says something. I actually like that one because it says something about both of them. It's like in despair.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
No, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes,
Yeah. Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry.
The acting in this,
The
man.
answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's it got that I don't? Smarter? More obedient? Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
Even though whatever, what took place in the past is affecting his life decisions and his thinking today. The way you think in the past, the way you what your thoughts were before has made you onto today. You choose to see things a certain way, and you choose to live your life that way. And now I'm sure he's on red ice. Now we have Terminator Coin Man here, but anyway. I won't need to scan all their faces because I already know who it is. But the choice I'm about to make here is mainly for the sake of Connor's determination, and it's not to say that I would agree with these choices, because I already made previous choices before. It's about how I want him to play out.
What's your problem? Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Now, I could make him more threatening. I'll save that for much later when it really gets to the point where, okay, I need this guy to listen to me.
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us.
Alright, I already waited us. So, let me see. Now, if I want him to be a service machine, I mean, I don't mind doing that, but I kind of went down that So I'm gonna make him more like I said. I want him to make him a little more vicious. So watch this.
I think we can go now.
From knocking you out.
Man.
Duty, Lieutenant. And the cost of repairs if you damage me. For your information, I'm worth a small fortune.
Wonders of technology. They could even program assholes these days. Gotta go. Duty calls.
Now, honestly, though, you know what? One of the options I say that I did do when I did an experimentation is I like this. I bought him a drink. He likes, and yes, he loves that. He's like, okay, make that double. Let's go ahead.
You wait here.
And he's willing to listen.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here. So you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Oh, that brought up the relationship. I know Firm would bring it down.
Josh Douglas for Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Typical DPD. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body.
Yes, I am.
Well, it was even worse before we opened the windows.
Yes, I am.
The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, stayed easy in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night.
And another person controlled using red eyes.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows
Connor is my favorite character, by the way.
were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his
You know what happened, huh?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived.
Well,
I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
what happened in terms of this scene right here, or like what decisions I made before this, before I got to this scenario. Oh boy, eating club. So yeah, sorry, just to answer your question, yeah. So I am controlling you, and I took some measures to... Yes, that's right. So... That's right, they could be around here somewhere.
It's perfect.
I can't go outside yet. Come on, come on.
Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
All right. All right. I know I read this before already, but that it's spying on you. Sorry, ladies, but plastic can't be beat. Man, this magazine, when I first saw... This is my second playthrough, actually, so... This magazine...
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
Yep.
Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Uh-huh.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
That's right. Yeah, the deviant is around here somewhere. So about ready to scan everywhere. Now let's do this. Alright, should we go outside? Yes.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
What's keeping the car? He should have been there a half hour.
He's on his way. It won't be long now.
Yep, got contents of red ice. I got a thought, a perspective about the fact that theorem is the same substance that's inside the blue, is part of the blue blood of, or is actually the blue blood of androids. I'm just wondering, that substance that's in the drugs. It's just something, just wondering about the connection and where the red ice actually came from. Really.
He was stabbed 28 times.
I mean, the fact that many of the
seems like the killer,
like
really
the case of that will happen soon with Kara and the androids. And thank you for stopping by, Connor, android number 347. But anyway,
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android
with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to the living room.
Yep.
They tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some theory.
Some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
So he's a little tense. It's like, excuse me?
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Gotta check something.
I see you. Yeah, you can see all the blue blood.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now! Come on!
On to the scene where I then make Kara, of course. Of course, I'm gonna have her be deviant, but I'm just gonna make new choices for her.
Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
as on a rainy day. A nightly rainy day, ooh, with thunder and lightning, where this scenario
There wasn't
takes
much in the
place.
kitchen. I did what I could.
It's like it took place on a dark, stormy night. Nightmare story for many. For some out there. On a dark, stormy night, there was this very angry old man and his daughter.
Life's funny.
They were having a dinner.
I lost my job.
The man lamented of his... Whoa, come on.
Then when I need
Come on.
somebody to take care of this goddamn house,
Complained, moaned, begrudgingly, over the loss of his job and
joke.
Depressed, unhappy. He moans and groans.
So fucking wonderful. They never fail. They never
Speaking evil of all the androids and of his loss of his own
They ruined my
lovely
fucking
life.
life.
With his itching and blaming and his hooks on red ice, depressed, looks at his daughter.
What's your fucking problem?
His complaints shift elsewhere.
Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole. My fault your fucking mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant! It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault! Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now!
Angrily, he contemplates of the wrong he just committed.
It's her fault. I know it's her fault.
Not exactly.
I gotta teach her.
He wants to do more.
You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time.
But someone dares, doesn't listen. An android named Car is about to come to life. Not that I'm the best storyteller here, but let's just say that I'm glad to do this scenario. Every time I play this, I'll let it keep doing this. So I'm gonna do something different.
Took off without a word. I could have been happy. I could have.
Todd, it's not right for a father to hurt his daughter.
Alice! Daddy's very mad! Come on! Come here, you little brat!
No, Daddy, no! Don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me!
Come out of there! Don't make me come and get you! It's all your fault! It's all your fault! Left with you! Stop wriggling!
Daddy!
Good, Alice.
That's
Put
enough.
that down.
Leave her alone.
You're done.
What you do? Put down the gun and get the fuck out of here. That's an order!
No! I want you to leave her alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Is that it? Are you gonna shoot a human? You seem to have a problem. I think we need to fix that.
Watch out, Kara!
Miss me. You got anger issues, man.
Stop that! Don't hurt her!
Man.
You do as I say!
Nope. Oh. Man. And this is how she begins. Her journey with Alice. So I know the results of that scenario is eventually, because the door's wide open, you know, eventually it's going to be found out what happened. And one thing I would advise for anyone, yeah, be careful not to turn on the radio or TV as much if you don't want a lot of negative publicity. But then again, I'd say, this is what I'm not going to do for Copper, but for, you'll see what I'll do with that Marcus a little later. But anyway, that scene is, wow. Yeah, I know there are other, options. There's one you can get where you can actually maneuver quickly and just get out of there without any confrontation. You just have to move fast.
Good evening, Carl. Welcome.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing
here?
I hate cocktail parties. And all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication. Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go. Time to confront the sun.
Leo! What are you doing?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Leo, don't make this difficult. Listen to your father. You need to leave. Now.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough! Get out! Right now!
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone!
Come on, let's see what you got!
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one. Stop it! Doesn't matter too much of a pussy.
I already know what choice to make because I'm gonna.
Too scared to fight
It's
back,
something I'm gonna do to make the conversation later more sad. You'll know what I'm talking about when I get through my next parts. But this is insane. Broke through the barrier.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
No, Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart.
Leo. Oh my God. Leo. My little boy.
Carl,
They'll destroy you, Marcus. You gotta go. Get out of here.
Carl, no. No, please, I don't want to leave you. Please, I can't. I don't want to leave you.
Get out! Now! Go! Marcus!
Don't fucking move!
Yeah, I didn't even see that. And then
Why'd you kill him?
my favorite part.
What happened before you took that knife? How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away? Say something, goddammit! Fuck it, I'm out of here. We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Alright, it's time to make this guy talk. They also mentioned Connor is more of a professional when dealing with cases like this with deviants. I already did the whole window scenario, but I'm going to show it just to be funny.
What the fuck is it doing now?
We got the dry blood here. SK400 housekeeper. Models for different services and activities. Yep. Alright then. Right now it's not at the right optimal spot.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans. You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz. Stabbed 28 times. That was written on the wall in his blood. You've refused to talk since they arrested you. If you don't cooperate, they'll do things the hard way. Is that what you want? You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something. Listen, I'm on your side. I want to help you, but there's nothing I can do if you won't talk to me.
What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents.
Savage.
They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Straight arrow to the T.
Why did you tell them you found me?
Just telling him like it is.
Why couldn't you just have left me there?
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
"28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hate? He was bleeding, begging you for mercy, but you stabbed him again and again and again.
Please.
I know you killed him. Why don't you say it?
Please. Please stop.
Just say, I killed him. Is it that hard to say?
Stop it. Please. Please leave me alone.
All right. All right. Everything is going to be okay. You're a machine. You were designed to obey, so obey! Tell me what happened. Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm on your side. All I want is the truth. Confess and I'll protect you. I promise I won't let anyone hurt you.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but...
Now, I'm not going to say that all my choices were in a significant order or in a more rational or reasonable order. I just wanted to get it to the optimal as best as I could. But I state whatever choices are made is up to you, to the player, and you decide how you want the characters to play out.
Destroy me, scared I might die.
So
I grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach.
you know,
I felt better.
I look at Kara's situation. I look at this android situation.
Until he collapsed.
And I think about North's situation.
There was blood everywhere.
You think about the first android, Daniel. His situation.
Why did you write "I am alive" on the wall?
He used to tell me I was
Several others.
that I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it.
The Jerry
To tell him he was wrong.
at the theme park later on.
The sculpture in the bathroom. You made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9. Only RA9 can save us.
RA9. Who is RA9? When did you start feeling emotion?
Before he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
I'm done.
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
The fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking android's gonna tell me what to do.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth. Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what?
I'm trying. I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker. That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank. I said that's enough.
I love doing this scene again. I both want to do this scene again for fun, since I did this the last times, but I also thought that kind of the way I'm going for Connor here is that while I had him eliminate the first one,
it's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt
this one, I sought him as
Don't touch it.
just
Phone you out of the room.
preserve this one, because more information is needed.
The truth is inside.
Like, his mission is to put a stop to deviance in totality. So, of course, he's going to want to make sure he gets all the information he needs. Now, there are some decisions in this game where eventually the software stability is going to go up. If I were to take a full route where I would avoid having that software instability, then that's what I would do. But then I would not intervene. But in this case, I'm going to make decisions where the software instability is going to go up. And then major decisions where the software instability is going to go down. So I'm going to make him where, but the full approach of Connor here is to make him where he's for the mission, by the mission, and he'll do what it takes to stop deviancy. So I made the choice for him to preserve that android so he can get more information out of it. So he doesn't want that android to be destroyed, so suddenly you want to make sure to find out what's going on.
Wake up. We have to go.
Now, in the beginning, I said I was going to make Connor more Terminator-like, but I can't sit here and say, like...
Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
And say, like, oh, he's Terminator-like by these choices. I really don't know about all the choices I make. It's just... Perhaps it's just making sure to make decisions that don't increase the software instability. That will require me to make sure I examine the full course of the gameplay decisions to know which choices don't raise the software instability.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Alright, the first thing I'm gonna need to do...
Come on, Alice, we've gotta hurry.
Yeah, I already talked to them, so... I'm gonna go ahead and just... So you know about this one here, that one there, that one there. That store's closed. Hotel here, to there.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
I know I've read the magazine here already, so I'm not gonna go through that. But let me see. I read that one, The Beeline to Disaster. What's the other one? Oh yeah, the music thing. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Now it's time to make a difference here.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes. We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform. But that's stealing. We can't do that. I'm sorry, Alice, but we have to do this.
So I'm gonna make her more protective. May not be all the right ways, or we know that in scenarios like this, you know, there are people who go through this, homeless, and you know they have to find a way to take care of themselves. It's not to say that this is the option that they should take, but these are real scenarios here where people actually go through this. So they have to find some way to get food, to get clothes, you know, some way to keep themselves alive and survive on the streets. So I understand that it's a scenario, and you kind of look at her, she's literally wearing an android outfit.
We're not going in?
We can't, Alice. I don't have any money. We have to find $40. Or go somewhere else. Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Can I help you?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Look, this is a convenience store, lady, not the Salvation Army. I can't start handing out cash to every bum in the neighborhood.
Wait outside for me. I'll just be 2 minutes.
Wait outside? But why?
Please. Alice, just trust me. Sorry, but I have no choice. Take the cash from the register, put it on the counter. Not a word.
Excuse me, are you done?
Go ahead.
$4.95, please.
You don't have to be robbing my bro there. Got a brother named Nathan. So I'm robbing my bro. Well, you ain't working at a convenience store. But man.
Open the register.
Now I'm gonna do this special scenario right here.
Put the cash on the counter.
Yeah, I would choose the other choices, I know, but I'm making this because I wanna, because it's a nice scenario I got to see, which is actually very prolific.
You better get out of here before things get nasty.
You see that little girl outside? Her name is Alice. She's 9 years old, and this is the worst night of her life. All I need is a few dollars so we can find a place for tonight. And I'm not leaving without that money.
Now, I can't say the cash register person would give them a few, but you know, it's, people go through this. Like, she just wanted money to just at least find a location. She's not trying to take all the money. It's just that one location, that's it. And then she's leaving.
We've got some money now.
Wait, how did you get it?
I just asked the cashier for a few dollars.
Which, when you look at it, yeah, she did really. Already explored the other locations, so I just want to, because I know about the house and everything, because I already have planned out or saw what I'm going to be doing later, but
Hi.
Well, I made this video for people who saw my first one, and
That'll be $40.
I'd like to see a new, different decision.
Just need your name and address.
Archer.
Can I see your driver's license?
We were in a rush. I think I forgot it at home.
No worries. We can deal with it tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night. Let's go, Alice.
Do you think he believed you?
I don't know, Alice. All I know is you'll be nice and warm tonight.
Hey, that music. No stopping. What? What? No stopping. No. I don't know about that song, but. No stopping. What? What? I think I caught that. No, I caught those lyrics.
Give me your coat.
Yep, heavily rain outside.
Let's get these clothes off. They're soaking wet. I'll just put these in the bathroom to dry.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why couldn't we just be happy?
Good question.
I don't know.
Because he wasn't so happy
Promise you'll never go.
when it affected her.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
Of course. Never abandon you, Alice.
You should sleep now. I'm going to turn off the light, okay?
Yeah, we get your favorite toy.
Look what I've got for you.
Thanks.
Aww.
Sleep tight, Alice.
Family. Aww. Yep. Same thing there too. So yeah. Yeah, each choice have a decision there. This one is, yeah. Yep. You get the gun from Stormy Night. It's a dark, stormy night. Yes, you're able to take. So there are lots of scenarios that will take place after you anyway, so that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, hopefully those who coming by and see this playthrough, hope you enjoy it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Final Sandy Rules, ending the journey for today. And continue with part 2 on different choices and begin to see how I play the story out. So y'all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Whoops. Sorry about that. See, I have to be careful now because then I could end up continuing when I shouldn't. Anyway, see y'all later.